Welcome once again to Breakfast Central. We, of course, are introducing a new segment. This is Good News, and it's going to be coming your way every Monday morning because we want to start off your week with some positivity and, some of the greatest stories from across the continent. And so this is Good News, and of course, Joe Hanson is standing in to share with us the sweetest stories at this time across the continent. Good morning, Joe.
Osarogie, I know all of you somewhere around the corner there. Well, this is Good News Africa. It's a segment we're looking to bring up every Mondays. A segment that's set aside to actually present good news to our viewers by spotlighting individuals, organizations, or people as well who are actually doing remarkable things, commendable things, inspiring and also breathtaking things in their community, sector, or also for humanity. So I'm saying good morning and welcome. Let's go straight and see what we are celebrating today. Well, if you were one of those sharing the recent record holder who broke a global Guinness Book of World Record by, I'm talking about Hilda Bassi, you were one of those celebrating her on cooking for the longest hour, 100 hours. Well, today we would like to let you in on a 16-year-old Nigerian footballer who actually brings us good news. His name is Vincent Okezie. Now, Vincent Okezie has actually broken the Guinness World Record Awards not just once, not just twice, but 5 good times. And this is indeed good news, I must tell you. Now, he's won the Guinness World Record Awards 5 times, and he actually caught our attention ever since Hilda Bassi's 100-hour cooking record became an online sensation. And that's him there on the screen, if you can see him on a Monday morning. Well, he won these awards for most consecutive backward handsprings with a football between the legs, most consecutive passes of a football between the head and sole, and not forgetting to while balancing on the back of a person. That's 129 passes he did. Now, most over and under passes of a football, soccer ball with feet touching in 1 minute. That's team of 2. Now, most transfers of football, that's a soccer ball, spun on the finger in 30 seconds. Can you beat that? Now, most football soccer around the world tricks with arms linked, team of 2 by Victor Richard Kipo and Vincent Okezie. As you can see there, can you see what they're doing? That's exactly what they're doing. They're passing the ball from one person to the other, and this also gave him a Guinness World Record. I bet most of you never knew this. You might have thought that Hilda Bassi is the only one who's broken a Guinness a World Record, but guess what? Vincent has done that, not once, not twice, but 5 good times. Well, here on Good News, this is Good News Africa, we decided to reach out to Vincent, who is currently a mechanic apprentice, and his manager and coach, Chukwuebuka Ezugha, who shared with us how Vincent's talent was discovered and the journey so far. But first, let's listen to Vincent, who took out time to speak to News Central's This is Good News Africa.
I was discovered in 2019, and it was my sister, Blessing, that introduced me to freestyle. Since my sister taught me freestyle, I have been trying to improve more in my skills until my manager, Chukwuebuka, applied for the Guinness World Record. So that is how I began to from one one time Guinness. I started till last year I got 4 Guinness World Record, and this year 5 Guinness World Record attempts. The most consecutive backward handspring with a football between the legs. The second one was the most passes of a football while while staying on the back of someone, pass the ball from shin to head while staying on the back of someone. The third one was the most spin of a football pass. You spin the ball, you pass to someone. The fourth one was the most six juggling and under passes of a football. Now the fifth one is the most around the world for while holding arms together. So you hold arms together, you go around the world, you pass together to your fellow attempters. So that is the 5 Guinness attempts. The motivation that my manager gives us, like very sometimes you feel discouraged, not having anything in freestyle, but My manager that always encourage us, give us some motivational speech, and show us other people that have gone far, that football has carried along. So that's our motivation.
It feels really good to know that we do have a five-time Guinness World Record holder here in Africa, in Nigeria. And that's Vincent. You just saw him. Well, we also asked him for the motivational factors and if this achievement comes along with any financial incentive. We spoke to the manager as well. And this is what he had to say.
The motivating factor is, I'm a kind of person who likes seeing people, young people, progress. I had an ugly incident in 2017. I wanted to play football to the highest level. So after spending so much to a man who claimed to be a football agent, at the end of the day, I lost everything, up to 5 million. So at the end of the day, I came back home. So many times I wanted to commit suicide twice. Then later I had to encourage myself that I need to, move up. Already I had freestyle football as my second plan. In case the football doesn't work, this one will work. So from there, we already have two, Blessed and a girl, Vincent's cousin. So we started working with both of them. That 2018 went for competition, freestyle competition in Lagos. The boy became a Nigerian champion. Why Blessed? That's Blessed's Vincent's sister. Cousin became a third Nigerian best and fourth African best. We trained them in school. That's why we started the Chukwuebuka school freestyle football training program. The weekly program, we go to schools. We train kids, school children, on how to do freestyle football. So that's the motivation for me. There are no financial benefits. You are kind of being paid by Guinness World Records. Because even before setting the Guinness World Record attempt, or even before application, getting your record to be approved, you have to sign the terms and conditions that we are not paying you.
It feels really good to know that you do have individuals who are going through a lot but have decided to put it into good use and change their lives around. That's the story of Vincent, a five-time Guinness World Record holder here on This is Good News Africa. Very first edition. We'll be spotlighting organizations, individuals, persons, and like I said, people who have done great to humanity and also to individuals. Well, do reach out to us via social media handles. You have anything you think we should spotlight, it's at News Central TV. If you're doing something remarkable or you know anyone who's doing something very, very remarkable and you'd like for us to actually spotlight or beam the search on that individual organization, feel free because we are here to tell you the good news on This is Good News Africa. Osarogie, I wish I came with a football. I was about to juggle and show you my skills here this morning. But for the pressure of not wanting to make Arsenal fans really feel bad and trying to really calm down, you know what I mean, I decided not to bring the ball here on set. So it's okay.
That's a great service to humanity you've just rendered there. Thank you for your kindness, your thoughtfulness, and your empathy. Posterity will thank you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
But I mean, I think it's an interesting thing that, we have someone with 5 Guinness records that barely, got as much spotlight as he should have, and I think it's the importance with doing things the right way, so, I mean, so public relations, PR, with these things are also very, very important. If you compare the Hilda Bassi story with, his own now, is a clear difference between both of them. He's done it 5 times. She's done it once, but she's way more popular. The same thing with, DJ Yin and DJ Obi.
You can't take away the fact that Hilda did not try as a regular person. She was already a brand. She had built a brand for herself. That also. So she leveraged on her brand, and then she got genuine. I mean, now it's been a turbulent time in Nigeria in the sense of people being divided in terms of politics, and the country needed something to unite them. So yes, there's also that je ne sais quoi that I can't really put my hands on. But thank you so much for bringing us some good news to start our week, Joe.
Thank you, guys. Have a great one.